Man, it feels like, it feels like this is the way it was supposed to be scripted the entire time. A lot of ups, couple downs, but every road led me here. And honestly, as soon as I made the decision, as soon as that door just crept open a little bit, I said I was going to come in, I was going to kick the door down and showcase my skills and prove that what I have been saying over the last decade, that I believe I'm the best lightweight on the planet, and on Saturday night I get to prove that.
So obviously your resume speaks for itself and what you've done up to this point, but there are some people out there that say the guy doesn't deserve it. He spent 2.5 minutes in the UFC. Why is he fighting for a title? So what do you say? I mean, do you make the argument that, no, I absolutely 100% deserve it, or do you feel there's a little good fortune, maybe some luck, something like that helped out?
These days, the word deserve is a hard one to quantify. I've been in this sport for over a decade. It could be 13 years in August. My resume does speak for itself. I have dismantled 2 former UFC champions. So I love my resume. I love my past. I love my ups and I love my downs. I think my the show that I put on against Dan Hooker, doing in 2.5 minutes what Dustin Poirier couldn't do in 25, what Paul Felder couldn't do in 25 minutes, I believe that was indicative of getting this title shot, not to mention the fact that I came in right away, kicked down the door, said yes to every opportunity, showed up with my work boots on, just like my dad did as a union carpenter for the last 40 years. And I show up, I'm a working man, I'm going to say yes when you call.
One last thing for you, Mike. I mean, you mentioned fighting 2 former UFC champions. I'm just curious, the matchup itself, when you look at it stylistically, where does Charles Oliveira rank in terms of dangerous opponents that you face? Is he the most dangerous opponent you face?
I think you got to put him up there as probably the most dangerous opponent. Not just that. I don't look at the skills that Charles brings to the table. I don't look at the record. I don't look at the submission wins. I don't look at the records that he has right now. I look at the fact that he's had some loss streaks. I look at the fact that he's been in the UFC for almost as long as I've been fighting. He was just a young kid from Brazil with a glimmer in his eye, hoping to be a UFC champion one day. All of a sudden, I know we're going to see the best Charles Oliveira on Saturday night. I expect that. The fans here in Houston, Texas at the Toyota Center expect that. And we're going to put on a phenomenal show.